In the Elder Scrolls today, the Tribunal are known as pretenders and false gods. But for centuries, they were the true and rightful gods of the Dark Elves. But how did three mortals become gods in the first place? The short answer is they used the ancient Dwemer artifact, the Heart of Lorkhan, to tap into its power and achieve godhood. But I think the more interesting question is how did they convince the Dunmer to stop worshipping the Daedra and start worshipping them? They tricked the Dunmer by telling them that the good Daedra were these things called anticipations, which were ancestral foreshadowings of the Tribunal themselves. And unlike the Daedra, who sometimes caused more problems than they helped, the Tribunal were actually present in the mortal realm. They were powerful and could actually lead the Dunmer into prosperity. The first member of the Tribunal is Alamexia, Queen of Morrowind, and possibly the one who plotted Nerevar's death. She was originally Nerevar's wife, but after achieving godhood became Vivec's consort. She's seen as the mother figure of the Tribunal, and retains the golden skin of the Chimer before they were turned into the Dunmer. She also has a flaming blue sword called Hope's Fire, which is pretty cool. And she was ultimately killed by the Neverine, who was Nerevar's reincarnation. Then we have Sotha Sil, the sorcerer, the tinkerer, and the clockwork god. He could have kept his golden skin, but chose to appear gray like the rest of the Dunmer. And he's always been fascinated by ancient Dwemer artifacts. He even built an entire mechanical city filled with automatons in his experiments. He also hung out with the Psijic monks and shared his knowledge with them. But ultimately, Alamexia betrayed and murdered him when her own power started to fade. And then we have Vivec, who is by far the most mysterious because he's basically a walking paradox. He's half Dunmer, half Chimer, half man, half woman. He's a warrior and a poet, a saint and a sinner. His anticipation was Mephala, which honestly kind of fits. He helped save Morrowind on more than one occasion using his powerful spear, Muatra. And unlike the others, he just disappeared one day, and nobody really knows what happened to him. And after the fall of the Tribunal, Daedra worship returned through the new temple, which is what we see in Skyrim. Next time we're going to be talking about Nerevar and his sworn enemy, Dagoth Ur, so make sure to follow for more.